On behalf of my family, on behalf of Jen and her family, I cannot thank each and every one of you enough for sharing your gifts to honor my beautiful sister. And you guys, right there I've put on the wall, that was taken the day before we lost her. And so when Michael's talking about this energy, this feet connecting to the words, that's why we're singing here today. I just want to read this Psalm 61 to everybody really quickly. Just sets the scene. I don't care what people's beliefs are. The Psalms are the blues. They're the blues of the Bible. Psalm 61, which was written to the chief musician upon Negina, a psalm of David. Hear my cry, O God. Attend unto my prayer. From the end of the earth will I cry unto thee. When my heart is overwhelmed, lead me to the rock that is higher than I. For thou hast been a shelter for me, and a strong tower from the enemy. I will abide in thy tabernacle forever. I will trust in the cover of thy wings. For thou, O God, hast heard my vows. Thou hast given me the heritage of those that fear thy name. Thou wilt prolong the king's life and his years as many generations. He shall abide before God forever. O prepare mercy and truth, which may preserve him. So will I sing praise unto thy name forever, that I may daily perform my vows. Let's sing our praises in honor of my sister, but to our God. Thank you all for being here. Amen.
This project, like I said, is part of a larger project involving a lot of the Butz family. You know, I'm just sort of one cog in the wheel. You know, the Butzes come from a long tradition, a musical background. We lost our good friend, our aunt, our sister. We just had to do something, you know. There was just that feeling, that emptiness, that void, you know, that she left. There was that immediate exit from the world, you know, and we needed something to fill that void, and that's how I see this, you know, and trying to turn her tragedy into something very great, you know, that can move on and live on in a positive way, and that's really what we're doing here, I feel like.
Well, for our family, it was a way to not only grieve and remember, but it brought a lot of joy into it too, because there was a silver lining there, that it took our mind off of the tragedy a little bit, and just went the opposite direction, and with song and family to being together a lot, and singing and praying and crying and laughing. It helped.
Music helped, like music, singing, listening, all of it. It helped stay connected to Teresa, I think, if anything, and connect to each other. I've picked songs that speak of healing, and I've picked songs that also, I think, tell a story. I mean, that's very important for me, to say to the people who've been through what Teresa went through and what I've been through, that healing is possible, and that you don't really move on, but that you can live on.
That speaks to the power and the desire survivors have to be heard. When the world says to you, you should be silent, you shouldn't talk about this issue, rape is a word you shouldn't say, and you're actually presented with a space to say, I've lived through this, and I'm still an amazing, compelling force. That is something that survivors have really gravitated to, and that makes this, moves it really well beyond a record, because it then really becomes its own force for change. And when you see that, you want to be a part of it.
And it comes from a really great place, this record does. And it comes from a place where we all have families, and tragedy happens. And this tragedy that happened to this family is unique. And yet it spells out all the tragedies that happen across America to lots of families.
I'm overwhelmed with just gratitude and just joy, and so I didn't sleep at all last night. I couldn't sleep at all. I just, you know, I just feel Teresa's spirit so present here with us today. It's just great. Just great.